decent man from the city of demons. Niggas be scheming, niggas be shooting. Senseless violence, really so many reasons. Mental health reasons, financial reasons. To be real, shouldn't love this city, but I love this city. Whoa.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Ant Money Experience. Producer, on a side note, when you get a chance, can you send a link to my Facebook so I can log in through Facebook and get the StreamYard? But sorry for that minor side note. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of the Ant Money Experience, the podcast unlike no other. I am your host, King Ant Money, the greatest, as you can see. Got a great show for y'all tonight. Got my guy Loud Mac coming through a little bit later. This should definitely be a good one. Yo, go ahead, Shorty. You over here being disrespectful. Always something at the Ant Money Experience. But shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. If you are here right now, you are tuned in on the greatest network in the world, the big exclusive network. If you got a podcast idea, if your show needs a little, needs a little space to, broadcast on a bigger platform, if you need your podcast curated, come through with the winning team, man. Also, we got some shit coming for y'all. Got some shit in the works. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the network. And also get that exclusive membership. My producer probably ain't gonna like that I do this, but we got some special things coming. We got a game show coming. But you gotta make sure that
No.
I'm too early?
Nah, go ahead. Fire off.
All
Pop
right,
this shit.
all right. No, fuck it. I don't want to stop. So I know we got a game show coming that if you don't got that exclusive membership, you will definitely miss out on it. We got prizes in the whole thing. We bringing a big exclusive podcast back next week. We got some shit cooking up for y'all. But also, if you are here right now, you are here for the unofficial start of the weekend. Hope everybody having a good week. But before I go any further, a message from our sponsors. Now, like you see, the loyal viewer, Scooty in the comments, make sure you drop a comment if you're viewing so you can make sure that we give you your proper due, your proper shout out. If you would like to be a co-host on the Ant Money Experience, make sure you like, share. You should be like, sharing, and subscribing. You should be following me on the Ant Money Experience on Instagram and on Facebook and Rockmore. Make sure you follow everybody on the network. But also, if you would like to be a co-host, make sure you inbox me, DM me. Ladies, you know how to get to the front. Also, if you would like your mixtape, your business, your initiatives spotlighted on the Ant Money Experience, make sure you do the same thing. DM me, inbox me, all that good shit. And once again, ladies, you know how to get to the front. But without further ado, producer, bring my special co-host up for this evening.
Oh man.
Yo, good brother. We got the guy Loud Mac in a place right now. Appreciate you joining me tonight, good brother. And with that being
appreciate
said,
you for having me, bro.
and with that being said, let's jump into the bullshit. Let's jump into that if it bleeds, it leads. Damn. What up, niece? What up, El Presidente? Producer, bring up my first topic, please.
Worse, riding the Broad Street line or riding the L?
I'm gonna say riding the L, man. You see a lot of shit riding the Broad Street line, but the L start getting wicked. You feel me? Like that's a little wild. You feel me?
What up, Faye? Thank you for joining us tonight. Now, Matt, as a Philadelphian, which one is the worst, the L or the sub?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna go with the L because they be smoking crack on that joint. They be doing too much, man. I mean, they light up anything on that joint. They acting crazy. I'm gonna have to go with the L for sure, bro.
You know, I think that people giving an easy out to the L because the L ride through Kensington, you do get the Dauphine leaning, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I think because it's underground, the heavy scent of piss award belongs to the fucking sub. Because when they be humming down that joint and that shit like dead of the summer, that shit is awful. But I'm not gonna lie, a slight gotta go to the L because I mean that thing ride through Kensington. You get all kinds of shit on that joint, but I think people easily saying it's the L, but the sub is pretty fucking awful too. Thank
The
God
L a
they're
rough
riding
stop,
both of
bro.
them. Thank God riding both of those forms of transportation is not my only form of transportation because I pray for people that gotta take the L every day.
Real shit.
But
That
with that
shit
being
crazy.
said, producer, my next topic, please.
I heard the roar. I felt that roar. I knew to keep it pushing. I knew that.
Curtis Jones says he was walking near Robber Street late Wednesday when he saw people running from what appeared to be a large wild cat.
After I see the people run, I just see something big just walking, just right over here, right by the bush. It went right over there. I swear, I promise you, it went right over there. And it said roar, and I just kept walking. I seen it, seen me, see it. So in my head, I'm like, nah, I gotta go, man. I'm out.
Rochester police say officers became aware of a video on social media that appears to show a wildcat, which some people claim is a mountain lion. RPD says it received numerous calls of reported sightings, including one near North Clinton Avenue and Robber Street just after midnight.
About like this big. Word. It was just walking, slithering like it was. I don't know, man.
A shelter in place was ordered and then lifted when RPD was unable to verify the presence of a wild animal. Police say no reports have been substantiated. Jones tells me he remains on edge.
You gotta keep this bat right here, man. I'm gonna keep this bat right here, man, just in case. I'm gonna protect this. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to us, nothing, okay? They ain't find it last night. It's still out here. It could be out here in one of these bushes or something. You know, them mountain lions, they be wow, they be crawling and you know, they serious.
Now, have you ever been on a block or on your way home? Matter of fact, it don't even matter where you was at. And you heard some shit, you was like, then normally the shit be a possum. Possum and them raccoons don't be playing around. But have you ever been on a block and had some shit like that happen to you? Where you thought you heard some shit, turn around, saw a shadow or some shit?
No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It be a fox around this joint. Nigga. You know what I mean? But that bat ain't helping him, bro. He better have that fire with him. He ready to light that joint. That bat ain't gonna help him, bro.
So it's funny that I came across this story because it actually correlates with something that happened to me this weekend. So came back to Philly, was at my one homie crib, left his crib. I'm going to crash at my other homie crib. So it's 3:30 in the morning. I get to the door. I hear a crackle. It sounded like a stick or something like that. I turned around. 5 YNs and ski masks popped up. I said, oh shit. They said, oh shit. They took off running. I went in the house, closed the door, pulled that thing out and let it off 3 times.
Yeah.
I put out my phone and hit 911. Not today. until I get my gun license situation figured out, that's gonna be my best friend. 911. And I told my homies about it the next day. They was like, "Ain't you crazy as shit?" I said, I'm a tax-paying citizen. My taxes pay for this. Hell yeah, I'm going to do it. And shout out to my guy Jay King and my
Yeah,
guy
give me
Ron.
a
I'm
shout.
wearing that safe space for men. If you can't read the shirt, it says "fuck you and your brother." Comes from a quote that Ron had on his show. Shout out to the guy. Also, make sure you check out Player Wave TV. My guy Jay King, cop up on his merch. But producer, bring up my next topic, please. A new trend has surfaced the internet that damn, they fucked that up. The internet that had people mixing cut water can cocktails with Hennessy. Take that down. First of all, have you had a cut water?
No, I ain't drinking that shit.
That shit is fucking Four Loco the remix.
I
First of
believe
all,
it. I
it
believe it. Real
is
rap.
what up, Mac? First of all, that shit is 12% alcohol in a can. That shit is deadly. And Scooty, just like you just said, that shit is absolutely gross. But I can see how it's getting people fucked up. Now, people mixing that shit with Hennessy is fucking diabolical.
They
I
try to
do
do.
not advise
They trying to do a 5 to 10 out this
that hell
joint.
triple sec.
I heard it go straight to the coochie
Oh
though,
my
Hank.
god. Yo,
I
I
heard
was
it go
sitting there,
straight
I
there.
gave it this the shorty, she drunk one, she took a sip of it, she was like, ugh, that shit is not for me. So I'm like, I'm curious because I see people talking about it. I grabbed it, I was like, God damn. And y'all mixing that as a chase, y'all using that as a chaser? Y'all some daily
Some
motherfuckers.
Henny,
Stay the,
yeah.
stay the
They
fuck away
definitely
from
try
me.
to go up the F. They trying to go straight
That's
up state road.
straight up stay rule. Fucking insane. But with that being said, producer, my next topic, please. Research shows that having daughters increases a father's life expectancy, with each daughter adding an average of 74 weeks to his lifespan. Now, I know you have little ones. You have a daughter, correct?
No, I got all boys, bro. I got to
That's
have one
right.
now. You know what I mean? I'm
That's
trying to live a
right.
little longer.
That's right. Because I know you, first of all, you got twins. So that is taking time
Yeah.
off your life. For
Real
sure.
shit. Gray hairs, all that stress.
Listen, I don't agree with this clip at all because I don't think it's any better with girls. My daughter, I was a hero. Then one day I was driving, and matter of fact, it happened last week too. I farted. She was like, "Nigga, did you just fart?" I was like, "Yeah." I remember that used to be funny. Nah, that shit ain't funny to her no more. And then I was at a graduation party, and some little young man that likes it walked up, and I'm like, "Who the fuck is this nigga?" I don't agree that it gives you 74 extra weeks. Honestly, I could have dealt without the 74 extra weeks because a little girl with ponytails that act just like you ain't really what you want to see. First of all, Ryan got 5 daughters. I think he would definitely disagree with that particular statement. But with that being said, producer, my next topic, please. Oh, this is a good one. I can't read it because the print is kind of small, but woman after a first date text message a guy 150,000 messages. Now, it's a wild ass first date. Can you remember? Can you remember what was the dumbest or wildest first date you ever had?
Damn. Dumbest of the wildest. Damn. My dumbest probably was where the fuck we went? We went to damn, we went to the joint down where you walk at, where
Oh, damn,
by the
Penn's Landing.
waterfront. Yeah, we went by the waterfront. Man, I was mad as shit. We all we did was fucking walk. I ain't feel like doing that shit. Bitch, we could have went to the movies. So you trying to man me out here exercise? I was fat at the time and all. Fuck that. We ain't did shit. Go stand by the motherfucking water and shit. Yeah, I was irked about that one though. I'd rather go
Yo.
somewhere. I want to eat or something. We ain't eat nothing. Go get
Wait,
ice
the whole
cream.
day was just walking?
Walking. I was basically going to the motherfucking gym for real. Sweating,
Wait.
hot. We ain't get nothing to eat. You just wanted to take a walk, and I got to listen to you vent. Fuck that. we got to
Wait, and you
do
listen to her
something.
vent?
You know what I mean? A vent session. She thought that
Wait,
was a
Britt
date
said,
though.
did y'all at least smoke?
The motherfucker ain't smoke.
Oh, y'all was just walking and talking.
Nut shit. All
What up,
walking.
Creamy? Welcome back. Been a minute. But no, for sure, my worst was on the same lines. I told this story up here before, but it was Shorty's birthday, and her birthday was 2 days after mine. So she had just turned 21. I think I had just turned 23. So we go on a date. I was like, all right, something light. We'll go to Chickies and Pete's, and then we'll go to the movies afterwards. We go to Chickies and Pete's, so I order a drink. She looks at the menu, orders a drink. She gets it, doesn't like it. So she was like, hey, I took a sip of this, and it definitely tastes like licorice. So they take it back, give her another drink. She drank this second drink and talked all fucking night. When I tell you, she sat there and talked for 2 straight hours at Chicken and Pete's. We go to the movies,
Shit.
and that was the only time she was quiet. We leave, we go back to the crib. So I'm thinking she gonna invite me in. Nope. She sat there and I watched my digital clock go from 8 o'clock to motherfucking 12 o'clock in the morning. And I'm just staring and I'm like, she's literally talking. And she was like, you're real quiet.
You
No,
trying
I'm
to get
not
some
real
cheeks.
quiet.
What the fuck we done put these wings and all that?
No, I'm not
Shit.
quiet. You talking enough for the both of us. And that's saying a lot for me. So at 12 o'clock, my sister calls because I had paid my sister to watch my daughter at that time. And she goes, my sister like, nigga, where you at? You said that you was going to dinner, the movies, and come back. It's fucking 12 o'clock in the morning. I got shit to do tomorrow. So I'm like, bet I gotta go pick up my daughter. She's like, okay, I'll get out and talk for another 2 hours. And I was just sitting there like, what the actual fuck? I didn't know how to tell her to get the fuck out in a nice way.
Yeah, you tripping. Get the fuck out, sis. I got to go. You know what I mean? Fuck that.
I
You must
was
have wanted them cheeks, bro. You wanted them cheeks, that's all. Give me a
woo.
couple minutes, I'm on the joint.
With that being said, producer, bring up my next topic, please.
Years, what could he do? As loved ones arrived at Forest Hill Cemetery to find Delshawn Dupree's grave like this. And it was just like somebody had just dug it up and looked like they had put dynamite and just blew it up.
What do you have to do to somebody for them to put dynamite in your grave and blow you up? You're already dead, first of all. And second, 27 years later? This is generational B. So he died 27 years ago. Let's say his op got out of jail. This is the first thing he did. He's been in there for 20, whatever, how many years, waiting for this to blow up a grave 27 years later.
Now, when I saw this clip, I said, holy shit. Blowing up somebody's grave 27 years after they died is a whole lot of hatred. Now, I mean, we're of a certain age. Wait, bro said they sending him to the upper room. Now, is there anybody, we don't have to say no names, that you can think like when they gone, you can see yourself 20 years from now, little Molotov cocktail.
I ain't even gonna go federal on this joint. It's a couple people. But look though, if you got ops, man, don't die. You feel me? Don't die first. Fuck that. Real shit. You let them die and then you die. or you hide your motherfucking funeral. Get your people to hide your funeral, man. If they can't just be
Listen,
blowing up your grave 27 years later, that's crazy.
listen.
That's
I
crazy
thought
work.
Mr. Disrespectful what he did to that individual's tombstone was
No
insane.
real shit.
Blowing up the grave is crazy. But I could think of somebody in particular that I would do that to. And when that individual gets out of jail, he has to hand me a fade every time he sees me. And people be like, "Come on, Aunt, you out of control." And when I tell them the story, they like, "Nah, honestly, I'll join in with the ass whooping if you want." Listen, he
Yeah,
getting
I
jumped when
feel
he
you.
comes. Listen, and mind you, this individual has been in jail for like 10 years. He got another 10 years he gonna do. And me and all my homies, old ass men, we jumping him. That's just what it is.
On the welcome
It's
home, John, huh? Take this.
welcome
You
home.
forgot.
Welcome. We gonna be right there. You know what? And I give him a ride back to his crib. He ain't gotta worry about it. Cause when we get back to the crib, whooping his ass again. And that's just how it's gonna go. But I got an interesting one next. And you being a rapper, I really want to know how you feel about this. Producer, play my next clip, please.
He was giving you poetry. Like he would like I couldn't see
sure.
Pac in a backpack battle. You know what I mean? Like
Nah, he ain't cutting like that.
yeah, those are lyricists. Those are the people like that I was like, okay, nah, that's a lyricist. Like we know what the who rapping over the boom bap beats. You know what I mean?
I would give Pac a lyricist. It's just different grades to me.
Now Pac is my favorite rapper.
No,
off
I ain't
top.
taking. Yeah, I understand
but I just
what
wouldn't
you're
call
saying.
him a lyricist.
He never said anything like, "Yo, that had like 79 meanings."
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Like a Jay or
yeah,
myself.
Yeah. Like those are lyricists. Nas, Jay, like you said, those are lyricists. And then there's some great story. I wouldn't call Biggie a lyricist.
Oh, hold on.
I'm just saying.
That was gonna be my next question because I'm like, well, if you do that for Pac, then Biggie the
great
same.
flow.
Like, he was a storyteller.
One of the best storytellers, but he was giving you poetry.
If you listen, you gotta listen to what he's saying.
Now, would you agree with her? Because honestly, to me, people are gonna get mad at me. I wouldn't necessarily call Pac a lyricist.
So what would you call him?
He's a poet. He's an activist. He's more than
what separates lyricists from
he's
poets?
an artist. To me, my definition of a lyricist is someone who takes time with the cadence of how they put their words together.
All right. So my first question is, are you a Tupac fan?
I just had this conversation. I liked about 3 Pac songs. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really a fan of him for real.
Okay. Now, how do you feel about the statement? Do you think Tupac was a lyricist?
No, I don't. I feel like Pac was like they said, like more of on some poet shit for real. I feel like for me going to the studio, I know that he rushed a lot of his material. You know what I'm saying? Just like even how he say his words, you feel me? Like he drags certain words. They say that's cadence or whatever they want to say it is, but I don't think it was there. I feel like he was messing up a little bit, but they was on some like one take this joint, keep going. You feel me? So he was dragging words and doing certain things. I mean, but I can't say that he ain't. I felt like his image carried him more than his words did. You feel me? To me,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he had certain things with him because you know what I mean? He was a powerful boy. You feel me? I can't take away from the dead boy. He was definitely him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He definitely was him in his time and shit. He was talented, but I feel as though he rushed a lot of his shit. Just like they said he did.
I definitely agree because they said he was making like 5 songs a day, and that's fucking insane. He definitely had to be sitting there just all right, you got to be all right. He had to be writing his next song before they finished cutting the first joint he just made.
They said that him and the Outlaws was supposed to be on half of them Jones, but he was writing so fast, like nigga, if you ain't finished your track your verse by the time I'm done, you not on this joint. You feel me? And that's how he was doing them. So like, you know what I mean?
That's salty.
Yeah, I feel the same about Big though. I mean, I like Big, but I feel like they was in a time where Nas and Hov and them was alive, bro. I feel like Nas and Hov and them was over them niggas. I like Big, but he say a lot of gay shit, bro. I couldn't get with it. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of gay bars, and niggas was like, oh, that's Big. We just gonna let it slide. Ain't nobody gonna talk about
You
sucking
wasn't
nobody
feeling it when
damn
he
dick,
said,
bro. The bitch don't look that good. You
you
feel me?
know, you wasn't feeling it when he said niggas press they lucky and they get a butt fucking straight up the ass roll dog with the rash.
No, that shit not hard to me. That shit Diddy. And he hanging with Diddy. That shit no Diddy for real. That shit
Yeah,
not hard.
Diddy is
That
not
shit
gonna escape the
nutty.
allegations.
He can't. He can't. It's too much shit, man. You know what I mean? Both of them was good though. I mean, they both had some good material in their time, but I just feel like lyricists is Nas. I feel like Hov is a lyricist. I feel like they over him. Over both
Now,
of them.
I'm gonna stop you at the Big take. I think that Big is the greatest rapper ever. Now, I'm not going to say the greatest rap artist. I think he's the greatest rapper because I feel like he had every rap ability. He could rhyme. He had different cadences. He could tell a story. He could
Right,
make
right.
a record while like he was sliding. He could make another record about chicks. So I think he had the best rapper ability ever. But I mean, the same way, like I say, like AI is one of the greatest players, but not the greatest player. AI
Mm,
had a lot of attributes, but
right,
he
right.
don't have a resume to go with it.
Right, right. I can see people saying he their favorite rapper, just like I mean, even with like you said with AI, like he was entertaining, like he, you know what I mean, he was a hard worker. He get out there, he give you motherfucking 40 if he got to on tall niggas, on big niggas. You feel me? He little. You feel me? So I feel like I feel you with that. Definitely, Big was one of them, but he just wasn't one of them. Like he got
Respect,
songs, he got
res-
songs. Pop got songs, but I just like no. You know what I'm saying?
but
I feel like
sorry I had to do this to you, bro. But for your take on Big, you're a crumb bum.
You're a crumb creep. I want to fight you. You don't have the courage. You're a real crumb bum.
Wasn't gonna let that
hey
slide,
man, I'ma
but
take
no,
that. I'ma take that. Fuck
but
that.
no.
Who's better than me?
I feel like Pac wasn't a good rapper. He made great songs, but he wasn't a good rapper. I think he made a lot of move music, which I respect, but I
Right, right.
don't think he was the greatest rapper. And I think one of the funniest memes I ever seen about Tupac was they was like, man, it was like somebody like a kid opening a present at Christmas, and it was like when Tupac found out how to rhyme enemies and Hennessy. Because Tupac
Shit, no.
was always riding on his enemies while drinking on Hennessy.
Right, right. You know what I'm saying? I just
But
feel like he had that influence because where he's from though too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like I personally I don't feel like Kendrick a hot rapper, but that's what the West Coast got, so they gonna push him. You feel me?
I like Kendrick, but I truly believe like Kendrick and J. Cole, I don't feel like they rappers for everybody. And when people say they don't like them, I don't feel no
Right,
type of
right,
way about it. I just don't think they music for everybody. And I think that's cool because it's certain music that's just not going to resonate with certain people. And I get that.
right, right.
I look at J. Cole and Kendrick the same way that I look at myself. I feel like you really didn't listen to Tupac. He was way better than Big. Stop it, fam. Stop it. Because All Eyes on Me is definitely not better than Like That to Death. But I feel that
Not at all.
I feel like with Kendrick and J. Cole, they was people that wasn't in the streets. We was niggas that went to school. But we had all the friends and the family members that was in the game, and we just watched from the sidewalk and just looked at everything play out. But
Right.
ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how I like to end every if it bleeds, it leads. Producer, play my funny video of the week.
Let's see if you. Y'all are gonna spin the wheel. I'm spinning the wheel. I'm going first. You recording?
Pull your mouth quick.
Alright.
Dad, is he allowed to spin the wheel?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
You
Siri,
sure?
call
Talking about
Mom.
it all day.
I'm gonna shave his head all the way down with a razor.
Do what you gotta do.
Alright, can I spin the wheel at Bible Chops?
Are you sure? You're positive you want to do it?
Yeah.
Ma, tell him not to do it. He's gonna go home bald.
Oh, okay, so you might come home bald. Is that
Alright.
okay?
Alright, bye.
Okay, yes. Okay, bye.
Whatever you spin, he has to do. Whatever he spins, you have to do.
Alright, fine. Alright, fine. This is our face.
Oh man.
No!
You gotta do the old man, homie.
No!
Spin it for him.
No, please. No. No.
Yo.
No. Please.
No, skin mohawk.
Skin mohawk with chopped bangs.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. Skin mohawk with chopped bangs.
Alright, let's go.
That's not even a straight ball. That's like
We came in.
Yes.
We left his ball.
When I tell you I laughed so hard at this random ass video, first of all, it looked like something that's in the neighborhood. I know you got all sons. If you walked into a barbershop and say they got like a prize for doing this, would you let your son spin the wheel and get whatever comes up?
Fuck no. Ain't gonna get whatever come the fuck up for real.
Yo.
I mean, that's a shit. I ain't gonna lie, but bro, I'm going through that right now. The twins, they birthday the 27th. They just cut. They had long braids. She took it out, put it in a ponytail for them. They come in the room. They got half a hair, half the. You know what I mean? One half long, other half cut off. Like they just did this to each other 2 days ago. Like this is what I'm going through right now. Like they fucked each other up bad. This shit crazy.
I remember I told the story because I've always had I've had 2 haircuts my whole life. I had, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, before I joined the army, I actually had waves. And I had waves, a shortcut, and a baldy.
Yo, we need the proof, man.
All right, I got the proof. Matter of fact, my guy Rel, he took a picture of me sleep laughing at me one day, and I was like, "Ooh, look at that! Look at me back in the day. I had him seasick."
The fat Faison liar.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. They didn't come naturally. What happened was my mom used to always get braids. So one day I'm like, damn, I need to moisturize my hair. So I took this spray that she had and I sprayed it, and then it ran out. So I brushed my hair and I looked and I literally had waves on one half of my head. I was like, oh shit, I got a half a side of waves. I used to brush the shit out that one side. Matter of fact, it was the left because I used to have my little earring, so I would only talk to girls like this. So then one day I came in and I saw that my mom got the spray again. I said, oh, fuck no. And I had waves up until I went to the army and they started giving these horrible ass haircuts, pushed my hairline back bad. And then I had to get a baldy. I was fighting a baldy for a long time. Then I was sitting there having a real life conversation with my pops. And he said, my pop is a huge daydreamer. If you don't capture him in a conversation in 15 seconds, he clocks out. So I'm talking to him. He looked to the side. He was like, yo, when you gonna stop playing and cut that shit off your head? I was like, I called my barber. I said, today is the day. He said, yeah. I said, where you at? He said, I'll be at the shop at 12. I'll be at the shop at 11:30, nigga. But before we move past that, I meant to bring this up with the after the Tupac conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not listened to the Clip's new album, Let God Sort Them Out, you are doing yourself a disfavor as a rap fan. That is one of the best albums I've heard in a couple years. And it ain't me glazing. The album is actually fire. There's been a long time that I've listened to an album over and over in a week. I'm on about my 7th listen, and the album is fire. If you have not listened, you are doing yourself a disservice. But
yeah, I ain't hear that shit yet.
I'm telling you, it because they talk a little bit of drugs, but they talking that shit, and then they talking about a lot of life shit. It's a good joint. I advise everybody to go check that out. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into that lounge talk. ladies and gentlemen, this is where it gets interesting because I didn't tell Mac about any of the questions I'm about to ask him. But
You
no,
out
I
of
like to do.
pocket.
I do a wild. I mean, wow. I do a wine cooler topic every beginning of Leon's talk. So I got a question, and I'm gonna ask the ladies and gentlemen in the audience the same question. What's a song that describes your current mood?
My current mood right now. Living my best life. You know what I mean?
I ain't mad
Bottom
at it.
line, that's
Listen,
how I'm coming, man.
I hear that. I ain't mad at it
Yeah,
at
real
all.
shit. That's how I feel right now, man.
I dig it. I feel like for me, right now, if I had to think of a song that describes my mood, it would be oh Ron, I definitely agree. We do need a whole album, but I think whole gonna come out because he was in a three album deal and he still ain't come out with his third album. But I think this next album he comes out with is probably gonna be his last.
Who you talking about?
Which I ain't mad at it. He gave us enough classics.
Who
He
that?
did his service. But wait, honey said, Big Mama, you wild, shorty. For me, I'm gonna have to say mine's right now. Probably be beans. I don't do much. No ants, they sucker freaks. Please don't fuck with me.
Yeah, yeah.
I, I mean, I'm at a space right now where things going good. I ain't got no real issues. Work be getting on my nerves, but who job don't be getting on their nerves. But
Right.
for my lounge talk topic, you ain't gotta be afraid. It ain't nothing crazy. But you being a rapper of a status, have you ever been laid up with a shorty? Could have been a slider, could have been your main, and she took a picture of you while you was in the bed and put an emoji over your face. But when you seen it, you like, bitch, I know that's me.
No, not necessarily the picture of me, but like I had a motherfucker take the picture of the mirror, like, you know what I'm saying? Showing the
Oh, and show
crib,
that
like,
you in the back.
yeah, you showing my background and all that. Like, you feel me? You done took a picture in the mirror just to show the crib. Like, motherfuckers know where you at. Why you do that? You feel me? Like, you draw. Like, you know what I mean? Real shit. That's why I say in my jaw, like, don't tag me in no post. You feel me? I ain't with none of that. Don't take no pics. Don't tag me in no post.
Yeah, because I wasn't with that shit that 5-year-old foreign said, you can take a picture, but you better not tag me. We better be in a relationship if you doing shit like that.
Real
But
shit. Don't be messy. Fuck that messy shit. I don't like that. You know what I
but
mean?
here's the point where before I give my opinion on the topic, I want to ask the good people, what y'all got to say about that? Now, people, I'm bringing a bandana back. I swear I can't find it and I gotta buy a new one. But if y'all think I came here to play with y'all, god damn it, I'm not. But why do you think girls do that? Why do you think girls take pictures and put emojis over the face?
Want to be known. Want they because they know. Like, first of all, I'm tatted. You see what my motherfucking hand tat, you gonna know it's me. You feel me? You see a piece of the dread. Oh, that's Matt. You feel me? You just try to be known. Like, you know what I mean? Some
What
people
up, Quill?
can't. Some people, you know what I mean? Like Drake said, it's more attractive when you hold it down. You feel me? Some just can't do that. They gotta let it be known.
She talking about no face, no trace. Girl, why you even
You had
post
to,
that shit?
man. There ain't no way I can't be no face illustrating my dress to my motherfucking belly button. My motherfucking, if I got my arms out, you know it's me. I got a million shirtless pics. You know what I mean? It ain't no face, no trace over here. They gonna know it's me.
Ron said validation. I definitely agree. I think it's for the validation. And for me, I never look for validation from people. I'm glad I learned at a very young age not to give a fuck what people think. But I just find it so weird that women put faces, emojis over the face. You could have just not posted it.
Right, right.
I,
Real shit.
now, I've also seen like girls do that to make another girl jealous, and it's like,
That's what I
yo,
feel like it's for. You know what I'm saying?
and
That's what
it's
I be thinking it's about. You feel me? But I don't know.
listen, let that man be great. Why you blowing up his spot?
Damn, cuz you got caught the tattoos.
Damn. You know what? It's
That
funny
shit
because
real.
one of my exes 1 year on my birthday, she used to always be like, can I why you never let me post you? Why you never post me on Woman Crush Wednesday? And I was like, all the people that really know me together. Nobody else really matters. So on my birthday 1 year, wait, no, it be to let other niggas know someone is around. I can see that.
Take
That's
a picture
why,
of my motherfucking sneaks then. You feel me?
listen.
Hit my sneaks, bro. You feel me? Fuck that.
Listen, don't hit my sneaks because everybody know all my socks be polo. That's gonna be a dead giveaway. They're gonna be like, I see them polo socks and them Vans, and you ain't slipped.
Shit.
But I just so on my birthday 1 year, my ex had took a picture of me, and my head was to the side. I was looking down at my phone, but you can see the tattoo on my arm, and it's very noticeable, and it's custom. So people was in the comments like, yeah, and I'm like, no. Why you do that for?
I ain't gonna lie, if some fine shit post you, that's cool. But if she like, you know, you're not supposed to be doing it like this, oh, you feel me? Like you ain't that. Don't post me. If you ain't that, don't post me. Fuck that. You know what I
Listen,
mean? But if some fine shit post you, I'm happy. You know what I mean? Put the emoji over me. Show my sneaks either way. But if you ain't what you supposed to be, don't post me. Fuck that.
now
Real shit.
I hate the fact that my bros, they like, I will bring somebody around that I'm messing with heavy, and my bros they get cool with her, start following her, and they do shit like they see a picture. Well, this happened years ago. Actually, it had to be years ago. It was at my last apartment. And Shorty took a picture thinking she was being cute. My homie jumped in the comments like, them walls look familiar. I said, but Max, so why you out with that? Oh,
No, first of all, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I don't give a fuck what it is. Everybody in life talk to somebody and be like, hold the fuck. You feel me? Everybody in life and talk to somebody in life that they feel as though ain't that. Am I right or wrong? You know what I mean? Everybody. Everybody in life has got one of them, you ain't that, so don't post me, hide me, Jones. You got one. You feel me, Quill? I know you
shut
got
up.
one. Fuck out
Shout
of
out
here.
to shout out to Lise. Well, first of all, don't even worry about Quill. Quill is a domestic terrorist.
I ain't even gonna tell you how we met. She is a domestic terrorist.
And I don't want to
Shout
know.
out. You feel me? She definitely
And
shout out.
but it looked like y'all scared to click the link. So we gonna end Lounge Talk, and we gonna jump into that spotlight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I have a co-host, I purposely wait to the end to introduce them. Mac, tell the good people who you are and what you do.
Oh man, I'm Loud Mac 5 Hundo, you know what I'm saying? I do music, I'm a rapper. I'm an artist because I might pop out tomorrow and drop a motherfucking singing song. But besides that, I was in movies, I done modeled, I done did all that shit, man. You know what I mean? Jack all trades, sold clothes, made clothes, you know what I'm saying? Single, no love, art of evil, you know what I'm saying? but I got some new music about to drop, and that's why I told my man get me on this joint, man, because it's about to fucking go down. Bottom line.
All right, producer. You know what? While we here, drop my man video.
Everywhere, man, I'm good in every hood. Fuck your favorite rapper, I'll put him in the wood. If I go, they gon' say on business where he stood. Just getting started, but this gon' be a good run. Certified hook 'em if I make it, my whole hood come. Mostly die young, so I guess we ain't the good ones. Lizzie and the Lulu, all my youngers, they go cuckoo. They slide like Disney, yo on ice and I can screw loose. Get the drop a live and put your body all on YouTube. Make a nigga famous once you die, you know your views go up.
Now, Matt, tell the good people what part of the city you from.
I'm from Southwest, you know what I mean? I'm from 51st in Baltimore, 51st in Hatfield, 51st in Malcolm, 51st in Willows, nigga, yeah, that whole area. You mean? Not to go too federal, but yeah, all that. That's where the 5100 come from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all niggas know the blocks he shot up.
Yeah. Whoa.
Niggas say yeah, hold.
No, because I was reading the comments saying yeah to that, but I'm like, whoa. Nigga, shut the fuck out. I ain't do none of that.
But first question, where did you get your name from?
I got loud Mac from the streets. People on my block start calling me Loud first and shit. It started off as like we was bidding on each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? They start calling me Loud. But when I used to go to the courts, the girls used to always call me Mac. They be like, oh, that's Mac, this, that, the third. So I'm like, Mac, all right, fuck it. I put both of them together. Now I'm Loud Mac. I'm out here. That's my name. You know what I mean? I ain't make this shit up. The streets really gave me that name for real.
So, fellas, if you see Loud Mac tattooed on a shorty, you know where it came from. You heard it here first. If I see Mac on the shorty, I'm saying, oh, you got some explaining to do.
Oh man. No,
you
man,
part of my man's collection.
If I get my name tattooed, they better put my real name. You know what I mean? Put my, you know what I mean? Let me know it's real for real.
Right. Wait, they call him blue cheese. Whoa, wow, is a story behind that. but my first question, everybody from Philly rapped at a certain point. When did you start rapping?
I started rapping when I was like 14, 15, playing around with it. You feel me? I played around with it. No diddy. I just was, you know what I mean, stepping in, stepping out for years and shit. Like I just really started taking it serious. Even when I was battle rapping and all that, I didn't take it serious, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a thing that I really wanted to do, but I was like, I want to get out there and get known a little bit. So that's why I was really doing it. You feel me? Because my homies was doing it. They was battle rappers. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So after that, I just turned up a little bit. And now...
So, go ahead.
Now I feel like it's like, you know what I mean? Stop playing. Because a lot of people been asking me like, yo, bro, like, we waiting for some shit. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to take it serious this time. You know what I mean? I ain't going to play around no more.
So, who now? Before I ask my my next question, ladies and gentlemen, y'all didn't know that secretly I was A&R for Mac, no charge or nothing. I would sit there, he would drop a song, I would go to his inbox and be like, "Yo, I think you need to stop making all pain music. Niggas not going through the struggle all the time." He was like, "Nigga, I be in the mix." I'm like, "Yo, make like a party joint." He made the joint and it was a banger and people was feeling it. I was like, "You're welcome."
No, real shit. I'm gonna say Ant and OC Diesel. Like they them two niggas. Shout out to OC Diesel, man. Like
shout out to OC
them
Diesel,
two.
my
I
guy.
will always send them shit. And Ant be like, no, or OC be like, no. They like the two people that I could actually go to. And you know what I mean, have a conversation. They gonna keep it real. Everybody else might be like,
I'm not gonna bullshit you.
You feel me? He always told me. So I'll be like, I gotta make something that, you know what I mean, he fuck with. You know what I mean? So I start switching up a little bit. You feel me? Then I made the joint they was twerking to all that. What's that joint? I had the little twerk contest to it. I forgot. I forgot what
Shot
with
that
the
joint on a
shits.
block.
Yeah, with the shits had everybody out here. I ain't never dropped the video, but I got the video. Only reason I ain't dropped it because the bull had put my license plate in there. I wanted to blur it out, and he ain't never sent me a copy with it blurred out, so I just never put the video up. You know what I mean? But
Got you.
you know, then I dropped laser tag. That shit was going crazy for a minute. You know what I mean? Everybody was reposting that shit. You know what I mean?
Definitely, definitely. So when you started rapping, because I feel like everybody that start rapping, they emulate whoever they listen to the most at that time. When you first started rapping, who was the rapper that your style kind of mimicked?
I don't. I couldn't tell you, bro, because like it's crazy because I used to listen to everybody, bro. Like I had Obi Trice CD. You feel me? I'm in the crib listening to Obi Trice. I'm listening to Twister. I'm listening to I listened to everybody. I just was like a fan of music, bro. Like, you know what I mean? People that niggas wouldn't listen to. I was a Lloyd Banks fan. I just played. I was everywhere with that shit, bro. Obi Trice was hot, bro.
You know,
Red
it's
Man, you
funny.
feel me? If I go
It's
back, I listen to some creative ass rappers, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Red Man, the Red Brick CD and all that type shit. You know what I mean? I was already on that type shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like I just was everywhere with it, bro. You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that's funny as shit. Now, the only reason why I can't completely clown you is because one of my homies when I was in high school, he was like, yo, we would listen to music and like we had this one class where the teacher would just give us work, we would knock the work out and just turn it in. So I would always be listening to my CD player. So he was like, yo, listen to this. So I grabbed the CD. I said, "Oh, that should say Obi Trice." I want to give it back. He was like, "No, listen to that joint. Matter of fact, you ain't gotta listen to it now. Take it home when you playing Call of Duty tonight. Listen to that joint." I listened to it one time through, and he actually isn't a bad rapper. I thought he was gimmicky because of his first song, but when I really
Yeah.
listened, I'm like, "Yo, he was actually all right. He was actually a spitter."
Yeah, he was hot though. You know what I'm saying? I listen to all types of different shit, bro. I tried to always keep my mind from being locked in on one thing. You feel me? Because I ain't
Not
want to.
me.
I feel like when you lock in on one thing, you start to fucking. You know what I mean? That become like you almost become that. You feel me? No, I'm all
No, that
over the
makes
place. I want my
that makes
shit
a
to
lot
be.
of
You
sense.
feel me?
Right.
I ain't want to never sound like nobody like too much. You feel me? Because you can hear it, but like, no, you sound like this person.
You could definitely hear it. I
You
listened
could
to
definitely hear when a nigga listen to a person all the time. You feel me?
I
So
was
I just be all over it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I personally listen to Skrilla, and it's not good rap. I just like it. But
Yeah.
somebody on I was watching the song and I be looking at the comments when I'm bored, and it was like, yo, go back and listen to XYZ song when he used to sound like Young Thug, and I couldn't
Yeah.
believe that shit. The
Right.
nigga actually used to rap like Young Thug at one point.
No,
But when
real
you
shit.
first started rapping, what did you start off with? Making songs, or was it the battle rap first?
I was making songs for real, for real. I was trying to make songs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
and I had, back in the day, battle rap, like niggas that meet up. It wasn't no writing for people and shit. So that shit was different back then. Like a nigga already had raps and you already had raps, and y'all just get in the cipher and it just end
Keep
up
rapping
being
till
y'all
you run
shit.
out of raps.
You feel me? Like on that type time, you know what I mean? So that's how we was battling, but I never had battle raps, like, you feel me, until I met my man and shit. And one day he killed me on my block. I mean, he killed me bad, bro. Like he cooked me. My whole block, they run off. Oh shit. I'm like, oh damn. Like I really gotta step my game up. So I had to step my shit up a little bit. That's when I started battle rapping and shit. Like writing
Nigga,
those type bars and shit. Cause he was
nigga kicked your
already
ball on
on
the
that,
roof.
how rapping like Reed and how them niggas was rapping on the DVDs. I wasn't doing that. You feel me? I was trying to make songs and shit. You feel me? Cause niggas
Okay.
like, yo, my old head was like, no, the song's gonna get you on. But now you don't even need a song. All you need is a fucking hot freestyle, bro. That's all you need.
For
You
sure.
there.
I was watching somebody say that earlier where they were saying you really don't need record labels at this point.
You don't.
You could drop a fire freestyle, 30 seconds, snippet, and tell people go peep your album for the rest of it. And if it's fire enough, I'm gonna go check for it.
Right. I ain't gonna
So
lie, bro. My first joint that I made a couple years ago, they gonna film me before they kill me. I didn't upload it on no platforms. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make CDs. I got the email. I made all emails. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that paid me, cash at me. They cash at me for the CD, and I told them give me $5. I sent everybody the CD that way. You know what I'm saying? They had all the tracks connected to their phone. I was the first nigga to do that too, on some motherfucking Soulja Boy shit. You know what I mean? Kanye West did some shit like that, but I did
shout
it
out to
first.
that.
Real rap,
Shout
couple
out to
years ago.
that.
You know what I mean?
So
You don't need no label. You don't. You know what I mean?
for
You can do
sure.
whatever you want to do by yourself. You push your own shit. You know what I'm saying? If niggas support you, they gonna support you. If they not, fuck them. You feel me?
So do you remember your first rhyme?
Fuck no. Hey, I ain't thinking that far back, bro. I barely remember what the fuck happened last week sometimes. You talking about
I
my
did.
first. Oh,
So
man.
so I was going to ask a question, but it sounds like you prefer making songs over battle rapping. Is that correct?
Yeah, I never liked battle rap, bro. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's why, like how I came off in it. You feel me? Like I didn't never like it. I never wanted to be a battle rapper, but it was just like once I did it 3 or 4 times, I'm the type person a nigga be like, I ain't like that song or I ain't like that, and it'll make me mad, and then I'll be like, all right, fuck that, I'm gonna make you like it. You feel me? I'm gonna go back. You feel me? And that's how I started doing it, cause my first joint, I ain't do that good. But I'm like, no, I can't end like that. You feel me? So I
Right.
gotta go back. And I went back. And then I battled like 3 or 4 more times. And then it was like, oh, no, this nigga really got it a little bit. You feel me? I had to get that motherfucking rust off me. You know what I mean? It's different when you step into the ring. You feel me?
Yeah. Cause
Real
I
shit.
mean, I done trashed you a couple times in battles and you ain't got that lick back yet.
Yeah. You know what I mean? No, you ass, bro. Fuck out here. This nigga ass, bro. You know what I mean? The only thing this boy will battle anybody, man. We had the projects. He walk up the Nest, try battle Nest. This boy shot up.
What? I didn't know if you was there that day.
Yeah, I was there.
And then they was like, so
It
also
don't care, man.
side note, I know not know him like, yo, we went way back, but one of my uncles is his old head. So we always seen each other, had a mutual respect, shake hands when we see each other. But I went up and down at that cookout and battled everybody there. And
No, you
then
definitely did, bro.
I think after I tried to battle you and he was like, "Man, I don't feel like this shit tonight." I think it was Butter. Butter was feeding into it. And he was like, you know what? Since you gonna do that, I'm gonna take you to my old head. I'm like, show me your old head. He said, oh, nuts. I said, what up, nuts? I said, you know me. He's like,
Shit.
I said, nuts, you ain't even the best rap in the projects. That shit got him hot.
Yeah. I say, yo, this nigga shot the fuck out. We in Nest Projects though. We in Bartram Village at the time at a cookout. It get right up on him. Yo, let me get it. You know what I mean?
Listen,
Go
pause.
straight at him. I
That's
say, yo,
great.
this nigga shot the fuck out, man.
But y'all know I don't got no picks. I'm me all the time, regardless of where I'm at. So what would you say out of all your songs is your favorite? I'm not even gonna say like the best song that you did. What's your favorite?
I don't know, bro. Cause like I got a lot of shit that I didn't put out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit that I'm just holding in my phone. Like, you know what I mean? My man Blue, he love this one joint. Like, he love this joint. Like, I don't know, bro. I can't even give you a fucking a joint that's like, yo, this that. But I'ma just say for right now, how I'm talking, my new joint, this new freestyle that I just put up today is actually going to land, and I'm waiting for the email for them to clear it. Right now, it's going to be on all platforms. I'm gonna go with that for right now. I'm gonna go my Survivor's Guilt freestyle.
Okay. Ooh, okay. So I definitely understand because I feel like
Ain't
us being
scared to rap right
rappers.
now.
Would you say?
He's scared, dog. Your folks said he been, you know what I mean? You ain't never give them no bars on your show. Like, how you ain't never give them no bars, bro? You know what I
What
mean?
made me sick of saying I ain't
You
no
want
fucking
battle rap
rapper?
down, bro? We can have it.
But no, I dig it because I could see how being an artist, all your songs is like your babies. So even if it's a joint that don't resonate with people, you like, but no, I said this, that, and the third. Niggas like, cool. But okay, so let's ask a little bit about your battle rap career. So what was a moment where you really sat there and you was looking at the rapper and you was like, oh, I'm getting cooked? Do you remember who it was?
Listen, I'm not saying no names, bro. My first battle, bro. I was getting high at the time. I wasn't gonna go to the battle, none of that shit, bro. My folks called me, they set the battle up because I'm talking shit. I'm like, yo. He like, yo, you gotta come up to this joint. So I'm like, all right, because it's his name. You feel me? He was the DJ. He put me on the card. So I slide up there anyway, bro. I'm high. I get up there, I rap like 3-4 bars and forget the rest of the bars. So I just shut up. I did this 2 rounds in a row. Then the third round, I couldn't remember to rap at all. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck I'm gonna say? I just rapped some old miscellaneous shit. So when the battle over, I know I'm getting cooked, bro. I snatched the mic. Yo, fuck that. Meet me outside. Now I want to rumble. Like I'm on all nut shit. They like, yo, put him out the venue. Like he on nut shit in this joint.
Yo!
Yeah, after that, I was like, no, I can't go out like that no more. But he cooked me, bro. I only got like 3 bars out each round. Like I was out. That was a bad joint for me. And that shit came out first. That was the first joint they dropped. I say, oh, you gonna drop my battle first? I went out like that. They put that shit right out.
Yo.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of fucked up. But what was the moment that you really cooked somebody in a battle?
yo, it's crazy because I got a lot of battles that they never dropped, bro, and I was hurting niggas like bad. It was this one joint we was in Black and Noble, bro. And this fucking, I was battling this fat nigga, right? I don't know what made him do it, but the nigga grabbed my hat, like he like adjusted my hat. I'm like, oh, battle over. They like, no, fuck that. Relax, yo, relax. They calm us down. We finished the battle, bro. Like I made this nigga choke every round. Like I was cooking this nigga so bad, bro. Like that was one of my favorite joints, but they never put it out. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up reusing the bars in another one. I got like 7, 8 battles that they never put out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn,
Right.
like, oh, the camera fucked up or this and that. And these was all wins. You feel me? I'm like, yo, this shit crazy.
So
bars. Oh, they
one
want you.
second.
They want you to rap, Ant.
I'm gonna drop a little bar in the comments.
Yeah, spam this shit with bars so Ant start rapping. Fuck that. We want to hear something. Yeah, man.
I mean, that's something light. That's something light. Something, just throw something out. So let me ask you this because I know you've been in 2 rap groups, collectives, whatever have you.
3.
What would you say is the difference between rapping on your own and rapping with others?
All right. First of all, shout out to SWA. That was my first rap group. My man Blue Raw, he on here. You know what I mean? Face all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then I went with everybody else. I'm gonna say this, bro. Like a lot of times it be a not with my first rap group. We just all did our own thing. My man went to jail. He did like 7 years and all that shit. Then it just kind of like, you know what I mean, went a little
Phased out,
sideways.
yeah.
But with the internet shit, it became a thing of, how can I say, man, I'm gonna just keep it all the way being. Niggas got egos, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's an
see that.
ego thing. You feel me? It's a certain people might be in a light that another person might want to be, or a certain motherfucker might be getting at that time a battle that another person felt as though they should have had. You feel me? So, or a certain person might have got attention from a female that another nigga thought that they should have had. You feel me? So like that right there was just like, it's a lot, bro. That shit like being in the baddies club. You know what I mean? Like on some niggas, bro. Like this niggas, but that shit be like, bro, behind the scenes, it be so much going on. Like niggas would never know. Like it was crazy like that. But I'm gonna say this on here. V's, KJ, couple other people. Fuck the rest of them niggas, man. You know what I mean? I'm ready to drop a diss track on them. You feel me? I'm ready to drop a diss track, and I said it live on your motherfucking podcast, nigga.
Oh, I'm gonna clip that up.
Yeah, post
Don't
this
worry.
part. Post this part.
Wait, say it again. Let them niggas know.
Post this part. V's, KJ, and a couple of the good fellas. It's all love, baby. But the rest of y'all niggas, fuck y'all niggas, man. You know what's up. You know what I mean? I'm ready to dish y'all niggas. And put the fucking pause on you. We ain't gonna go
Money
too
Experience exclusive.
We ain't gonna go too federal, though. You know what I mean? And if I put the pause on them, everybody else putting the pause on them. You feel me?
Dang.
Real shit.
Dang.
No, I don't feel like cooking Ant today. He don't want no smoke, man. Ant don't want it.
Is you for real? Yo, don't show off in front of company.
Shit.
But no,
it ain't got to be a battle. Like Matt can give us some bars, and you follow up and give us some bars.
I know it ain't gonna be no battle
because I don't think Ant gonna rap. He gonna try. Ant, you go first, then I'ma go.
Fuck no, this shit on video. If I fuck up, everybody gonna see. Listen. Everybody know I need 2 shots before I battle. But
yo, what you drinking then? I thought that was wine. You want cranberry juice over there?
No, that was wine, but you know it ain't a shot.
Oh, you PG-13 today? Okay.
Yeah. You know, I still got to be coherent for the good people. I don't need everybody to know how I get. But if you had to think about your music, what's one thing you want people to walk away from with your music?
A lot of it, like the heartfelt shit, a lot of that shit really real, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no, I'm just saying certain shit. Like, this shit really be, you know what I mean? Like, you was telling me stop spitting that pain shit. I know I be speaking from really real experiences, bro. This shit from the heart. This shit really be happening. I be talking about niggas dying and this, that, the third, because that shit really be happening. I be losing niggas, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, I gotta put that shit in there. I got to tell them, you know what I mean, my jail experiences, coming back home, trying to get back in the mix. I'd rather talk about that because I used to be partying. I don't do that shit no more like that. You feel me? So I gotta keep it real with them.
You know what? I definitely understand it. And honestly, it was. Remember, it was a little stress where I check in with, hey, how you doing today? Because I mean, when you lose, I think we internalize and compartmentalize a lot, but it's nothing normal about losing people, especially at the rate that we are. And it was like 3 weeks straight, skip a week, and then another one. I'm like, yo, this is a lot of RIP posts. Are you cool? You like, damn, man, I'm glad you checked on me. I mean, honestly, I didn't think about it till you just asked me. And I'm like, there's no possible way you could lose all those people in that short span of time and be okay. It's going to do something to your mental. That's why I always tell people, actually check on your folks. I checked on one of my folks before I got on here because I'm like, damn, I just ain't heard from him in a minute. And he was like, actually, I'm doing bad. I'll call you later and let you know what's going on. But make sure you are checking on your folks.
No,
Now,
real shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit, even the respect of it, you know what I mean? You might see me disappear, you know what I mean? That's just to not put my bad energy or my thoughts on the next person because this shit all energy, you feel me? You gotta come back, you gotta come around people with the right mindset, and you gotta be on some real, you know what I mean? Because I could come around you and fucking change the whole mood. We was on some happy shit, now I'm on some nut shit, you on some nut shit, you feel me? So we try to keep
who
everybody
mans
up.
is this?
Real rap, you know what I mean? So in those
Now,
times you just move to the side.
now I want to ask this question because I asked another one of my homies, and I didn't like the answer he gave me, so I'll ask you. You know how when you book and you send people money, when they get out of jail and they back on their feet, shouldn't they give you your money back?
All right. First of all, I'm gonna say this, man, because I don't know if he's still on here, but when I was locked up, Lee sent me some money, bro. That's gonna always sit with me, bro. A lot of y'all niggas was sending me, bro. I don't know. And you might have sent me some money too. You feel me? I don't
Oh,
know,
I did.
but oh, you did?
I itemized it. Loud cash at money.
All right, look, man, but that shit set with me because you feel me? Like these niggas I just met not that long ago, and they
Right.
rocked with me. You feel me? Honey sent me money, you know what I mean? So I got to give her a shout out, you know what I mean? My mom. If they ask for it back later on in life, you burnt. It's like, I love y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. No.
Wait, the setup for that
Hey,
was crazy. Well, there you have it, guys.
no,
Answer
I'm
my
fucking with
question.
y'all. No. Shit, no, real rap dope. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got like, if they ask for it back, give it back to them. Fuck it, that's all I can say. But like,
Listen,
damn,
if you
like,
ain't just gonna give it back, I ain't gonna ask for it back. But no,
shit,
but
I don't think if you bought a nigga a couple packs of noodles, I'm home now. I can get you a couple packs of noodles, baby. We even. You feel me? That's
yo,
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
that's
No, but
hilarious.
I feel like real homies don't count favors, man. You know what I mean?
Uh,
If we gonna be real about it, we don't count
nah,
favors, you know what I mean? Because
nah.
there's plenty of time. That's bullshit. You feel me? There's plenty of times you're gonna come across a situation where somebody down and you gonna help them. You know what I mean?
No, I
Or
respect it.
you could be down tomorrow and then tomorrow you be up and that person you help be down. Boom. Now it ain't, oh, yeah, I mean, I did it for you, because a lot of people don't think like that. You feel me? A lot of people, just because you got a good heart don't mean the next person do. So like, but if you do, it's we supposed to look out back.
No,
Always.
I definitely respect that. And I was joking for the simple fact that if
Always.
I tell people all the time, like, I do good for myself, but in an instant, everything can change. And if you don't believe it, just remember back to COVID because we was all fucked up together.
No, real rap. Real shit.
But but at this point, Matt, I'm gonna put the spotlight on you. Let the people know what you got going on next.
Um, it's crazy because I really want to drop this mixtape on some out of the clear blue sky on niggas. I got like 3-4 more songs. I just was telling my man, because Ant put me on the spot. He said, yo, send me the cover art to your song. And I'm like, damn, I ain't even had no cover art. You feel me? So it made me sit back, like, hold the fuck, let me get some cover art real quick. So I'm about to, I got like 4 or 5 cover arts made, and I'm about to drop all them Jones back to back on niggas. I actually just made about 9 or 10 new graphics for t-shirts. I'm about to drop those.
Oh shit, the shirts is back.
Yeah, as you see, I got the hats with me. I'm actually working on them Jones. You know what I'm saying? So I got some new hats coming. I'm gonna just try. I try to stay active, bro. I'm trying to be busy, as you know what I mean, to keep myself out of trouble out here, man. So I'm gonna keep dropping little shit back to back on niggas. Music, hats, clothes. When it get a little warm, I'm gonna grab some hoodies. I'm waiting for these t-shirts to actually land now. I just definitely ordered some oversized t-shirts for the Art of Evil line, and then it's up.
Yo, I want y'all to know that Mac bullied me into this.
I
Yo,
did.
he made it live. And whenever I'm not doing nothing and I got my phone with me and I see somebody go live, I'm gonna go on your live and draw. And I said, yo, you should battle. I think you and Bees was on the live together. And he was like, you said something. I said, whoa, got a glass. I got
Real
right up.
shit. Yeah,
No,
man, get me
he
on this
spent
podcast, you motherfucking Charlemagne looking ass and nigga.
he
Put me on
spent
the
the block and made a
podcast.
video and tagged me. It was like, you ain't even had me on the fucking podcast. None of that. I
Real
was like,
shit. I should have
I
been on
said,
this
you know
joint. This
what?
nigga had a podcast for like 3 years almost. Fuck that. It
I
took long
said,
enough.
wait. And then when I saw, because first I didn't see it at first. I was doing something when you posted it. I saw you tag me. I was like, that can't be good. So I went back and looked, and I was like, oh shit, he cooked me. And then I seen all the ha-has. I was like, I
Appreciate you,
said, I
good
gotta
brother.
get my guy up here. Honestly, I'm trying to get all y'all up here. V's been ducking. Every time I try to, V's like, man, I'm working. I had Zen up here. Zen was a fire episode. Listen, I want to
Oh
get
man.
all my guys
Zan
up
was
here.
just on my block. I love Zan. That's my sister, right?
Zen,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
love
That's
Zen.
that's really my sister. She be just around here too.
She definitely gave a fire episode. Loves Zen to death. But nah, I just want to tell you, I definitely appreciate you coming up here right now. I saw you
Real
young
shit.
coming up, and you like,
Yeah, young boy, like they be wanting to. Yeah, I mean, I give all the young boys the tasty cakes and stuff. No diddy. You know what I mean?
right.
The old head drop them off on me, so I be passing them out to the young boys and shit. So that's probably what he was coming for. But I really don't even got none right now. Bless him. Yeah, I mean, I got $1 for him. He be all right in the meantime.
But no, I definitely want to thank you for coming past to the Ant Money experience.
Hey,
Listen,
appreciate you for having
whenever
me,
you
bro.
want to come back, you got something you want to promote, you just want to talk to the good people again, let me know. You are more than welcome. Just say what's up to the people one last time.
Yo, man, I appreciate everybody that popped in. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for checking in. Shout out to Ed and his team for having me. I want y'all to go on Tubi and check out my man Black De Niro movie. What's Done at the Dark. I'm in that joint, and he just dropped another one called Access. Bless him with the views. About a week from now, I'm gonna bless y'all with like 3-4 more songs, and I got one that's about to land tonight on all platforms. The Survivors Guild freestyle. Check that out, man. And that's all I got to say, man. We out of here.
Nah, I appreciate you coming through, good brother. Like I said, I always appreciate my co-hosts for coming through because you could have definitely been doing anything else, but I appreciate you coming through and just giving me your time.
Yeah, we in the trenches right now, bro. I'm outside. I couldn't even make it in the crib.
I see the background. I know exactly where you're at.
I'm wasting gas, bro. Yeah, pop out on me, man. You know what I mean?
But
yeah,
I appreciate you, good brother, and I'll talk to you later.
Appreciate you.
All right. All right, good people. Y'all know how I like to end every episode. Live every day like it's your last, but make sure you are prepared for tomorrow. God bless and good night.
Everybody at my house, but it's Crip style. Watch how I get about my house, y'all. Get out. Get the fuck up my house, nigga. Get the fuck. Get the fuck. Get the fuck up my house, nigga. Get the fuck up my house, nigga. Nigga, quick cut. Get the fuck up my house, nigga. Huh? What?